Hello everyone, welcome to Juicy.com. A Capella, the art of not using any instruments. We're going to check out Avir, and they're going to teach us how to use their mouths to replicate instruments. Let's take a quick look.
So the purpose of beatboxing vocal percussion is to, like John said, simulate the sounds of a full drum set. So we're going to start with the basis of every drum set, which is a snare drum. Now, I want you to pretend like you're saying the word puff. Except I want you to blow the air through your lips with tight lips like you're going like this. Like, if you have trouble, pretend that, someone just told you off and you got sassed and you're not going to take it. Something like that. So everyone try that. And then when you're done, close your lips really tight. You're too good. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is a hi-hat. Now, there are different kinds of hi-hat sounds. The first thing we're going to do is, as if you're saying the letter tzadi in Hebrew, like a tz. So you're going to go tz, do that. Tz. Good. You can also do a different hi-hat sound. You can do a TF sound, as in a tz. Good. And then there's one more where when a hi-hat closes, it makes a certain sound. And I want you to say the word sip, except I want you to suck the air in instead of long enough. So you're going to go. Good. Like you got a nice long string of spaghetti or something. Okay, so we have our snare, we have our hi-hat. Now, next we have our cymbals. And cymbals can be any combination of an SH. Shh. Try that. You guys are naturals. Okay, last we have or almost last, we have the sound that you make when you hit the side of a snare drum. It's like a sound. So I'm going to once again. I don't know why you need me, because you're perfect at this already. Alright, finally we have the bass drum. Now there are two ways of doing a bass drum. You can say the word puh or duh or buh, sorry, puh or buh, but with a lot of air. So you're going to go you want to get the air moving, you want to pretend someone just punched you in the stomach, and you go, there you go. If you do it out a lot of the air, it makes a different sound. It's more like I'm not sure what that is, but it's not bass drum. Finally, we have the tom-toms. So the way you can do toms is, I want you to say the word Dave. Dave. Good. Now I want you to take all the vowels out, so let's just get the D and the V. You go, good. Now the way you do tom-toms is you can just add some pitch to that, varying levels of pitch from the top to bottom. Try that. I wish you could be where I am right now to hear this. Okay, so again, the most important thing with beatboxing and all this is to use a lot of air. If you don't use a lot of air, you're going to hyperventilate, pass out and down. So we don't want that. So make sure to use a lot of air. So I'm going to hand this back to John now, and he's going to lead us all in a little exercise. And yeah, so John.
Thank you, Dave. Okay, so now is the time where you're going to get even more involved, and you guys are going to serve as the backbone for a rhythm that we will create impromptu for you. So we're going to split into 3 different groups. This group right here until the little aisle here. That's group number 1. Group number 2 is these 2 groups up until this aisle. That's 2, so we got 1, 2, and then the third group is, you guessed it, right here. So just to that side of the aisle. Okay, now, right now, only groups 1 and 3 are going to do something. And so group 1, you're going to do the PF sound. So if you remember that, it sounds like a PF, like... Okay, sounds like you got that. Okay, now group number 3, you're going to do the K sound, like hitting the side of a drum. So, can you do a K sound, please? Good. Good. So, okay. So right now, we're just going to, when I point to your group, don't worry, group number 2, I haven't forgotten about you. When I point to your group, you're going to do the sound that you're assigned, so, and, okay, very good. So let's try it out. Okay, now keep going. I'm going to stop pointing, and I'm going to talk to group number 2. Keep going. Good. Group number 2, you're going to do the TZ, the tzadi, the tz. Okay? And we're going to add it in between each beat that you hear. So I'll point. Now keep going. Okay, keep going. We're going to build a little bit on top of that. A few of us behind me as well. Okay, so just keep going until you're going to pass out. Before you do this, okay. Okay. Keep going. Very good.
As you can see, Avir has some really interesting songs and extremely talented. This is Arwen Herman, and thank you for watching.